So how do you make sales from speaking? If you are a coach, an entrepreneur, and you aspire to use speaking more to grow your business, and I can tell you that speaking is absolutely the fastest way to grow your business, and it's the fastest way to make great sales from it. So here's my experience of making sales through speaking. So sales are really made on the back end with speaking. And what do I mean by that? There's many ways that you can use speaking. You've got, the keynote model where you're paid to speak on stage, which doesn't really interest me. And you can pay for a stage, which means somebody else puts in all the energy and time into filling the room. You pay to present in front of that audience, which is a really lucrative way of using speaking. I use that. It's not where I started, but the best way and the fastest way to make sales through speaking is to find free stages. And I call these lifetime value stages. Lifetime value stages. And the reason I call them lifetime value stages is because with, great writing there. The reason I call them lifetime value stages is because when you get paid a fee to speak, you get paid the fee and it's goodbye, it's all over. But when you speak on a free stage and you use it to gather leads for your business, these stages pay you over and over and over again. So for example, I spoke on a stage 6 years ago. I've been doing this a long time. And I recently hosted a challenge to help people dial in their destiny with speaking, because I believe that speakers are often destined to get on stage and they don't know how. You'll see a link for that below. But one of the people who joined my challenge, she was actually in a room where I spoke in 6 years ago. She had been on my list and she had been following me ever since. And 6 years later, she decides to become a client and she joined my premium program. So like that was 6 years ago. I have experiences like that all the time. That's the most recent, that people hear me speak like 6 months ago, 12 months ago. They then become clients when they're ready because they stay part of your community. They follow you, and when they're ready, because you really connected with them when you did speak, they decide that they want to speak to you. So that's why I call these lifetime value stages. You speak once and you get paid over and over again. And sales from speaking is really made on the back end. That means you speak, you make a free offer, ideally, and the people who sign up for that free offer, you then get on a call with them and convert them into sales, and often high-paying sales. So for example, if you're a coach or a consultant, and let's say that you have a 10K offer, right? And you speak in front of 30 people. And I think if you speak in front of 30 people and you have the right message and you have a talk that's built to convert, and you get some people interested in having a call with you, let's say that you got, 6 people, got my calculator here. You get 6 people interested in speaking to you. Well, you could make 10,000 from that stage. Let's say that you get 10 people. You could make 20K from that stage, right? And I'm talking about a fairly low conversion. I'm not into like blowing numbers out of the water, but if you did speak and you got 2 clients from speaking, you would make 20K. Now ask yourself, how long would it take you to build up the profile to be able to command 20K once from a stage? And I know that sounds amazing, but like I started doing this like 8 years ago, and I spoke all over Ireland, and then I started speaking all over America, spoken all over the world at this stage, and I use the same thing. And all the stages that I've spoken on have paid me over and over and over again, and they've built a list for me that is full of people who've actually heard my story, heard my presentation, connected with me, and opted in to follow me for as long as they want to follow me for. That's why I call these lifetime value stages. So let's make this a little bit more interesting. So you speak on one stage, multiply that by 2 clients, you've made 20,000, right? Let's say you do that times 5 stages. Well, that's 100K in revenue. Now, if you want to go all in and go all out and do this like once every week for your business, you can, right? With the virtual world, you could be speaking all over the world from your office, right? So you do that 5 times, now you've made 500,000, right? So listen, if this excites you, if you're like thinking, oh my God, I never thought about that, I never thought about using speaking like that, then check out the link below. It's called the Dial in Your Destiny Challenge, and I do it every month. And it's really to show people how to dial in their destiny with speaking so that you can have more than just a business that makes money. You can get out there impacting people, but not only that, you can go out all over the world and create this really amazing lifestyle, speaking on live and virtual stages. It's what I've loved. I've grown my business to multiple six figures, and my life is like beyond my imagination now. And I now show other people how to do the same thing, because I think that we complicate this. We make it really, really hard. We think that, we sit at home thinking, oh, I wish I could get paid as much as Mel Robbins or Gary Vaynerchuk or, one of those people, when there's actually free stages out there with your name on them. So if you want to find out how to get those stages booked, if you want to know what it takes to have an amazing presentation, how to make offers from stage, I go through all of that in this monthly training. So I'd love to see you there. And I'd especially love to see you in the VIP if you want to get my eyes on your business, if you want to ask me questions directly about your speaking and how you can take that to multiple six figures and travel the world, because you deserve it, right? That's why you get into business. You wanted more than just a business that made money. You want to create a big life and you want to have a lot of impact. And joining the VIP will help you do that sooner rather than later. Equally, you're going to get great training if you join in the general admission as well. So check out the link below. I'd love to see you there. Bye.